Jeffy at Wednesday at 6 to 8 p.m. Please give a huge round of applause for your next comedian, Marcus Atkins.
How the heck are you, Kamloops? I love Kamloops, you guys. I love Kamloops. Where else can you wake up to a blowjob outside? Am I right? Yeah. So last time I fall asleep in Riverside Park with my mouth open, though. Not ideal. I heard dad bods are making a comeback with the ladies. The ladies are liking dad bods now, which is great news. It's unfortunate for me, though. I was really banking on the gay uncle bod making a comeback. What are you gonna do? I'm just kidding. I'm not a gay uncle. My siblings don't have any kids, so. But I'm aware that I look like Tom Selleck if he was on estrogen. Yeah. I look like Ron Swanson if he was a vegan. It's not a great look. But I'm back in school right now to be a high school teacher, which is kind of ironic because I look like I shouldn't be allowed within 500 feet of one. But it's interesting though, I'm doing a practicum right now. We're in a school, we're working with a teacher, like working on our teaching skills, and I gotta say guys, I think OnlyFans is actually gonna be the cure to bullying. I was watching this kid get bullied, and the bully was bullying for being poor. And he's like, yeah, I bet like $5 is a ton of money for you. And the next day the kid came to school, and he said, well, it looks like $5 is a lot of money for your mom too, because that's what I got for her pussy. Yeah, so support your local OnlyFans moms, guys, yeah. I went skydiving this summer. You guys, I went skydiving because I was trying to get over my fears. I've always been super scared of having a man strapped to my back, so it was really good. I think I really worked through it. You guys like silly jokes? You want to know the most ironic thing about mullets? They actually prevent rednecks. I also think that burn victims should probably get discounts on cremations. They shouldn't have to pay full price. I can see the advertisement right now, you know, like Kamloops Crematorium, 25 to 75% off for amputees. On Sundays, kids burn for free. That one really separates the parents in the room, which is really good to know for some of my jokes later, but yeah. I was playing a game of Kamloops Monopoly earlier. I don't know if any of you guys have played this. I wouldn't recommend it. You can't buy any of the properties, you just rent them. I pulled a chance card, it said 5 homeless dudes had an orgy in your car. Smell that forever. Not a fun game. But I live downtown here, and I think we all are aware of the homeless issue we have, and I'm constantly being asked for money, and so I was walking downtown the other day with a friend of mine, and a homeless guy asked me for change, and I said, sorry, I don't have any change on me. And these guys, you gotta hand it to them, they're evolving, because he pulled out a square reader. He's like, I take card. Pretty hard to turn that down, so I tapped, I gave him $5. As we were walking away, my buddy was like, he's just gonna use that money to buy drugs. And so I turned around and I went to confront him. I said, buddy, where are you getting drugs for $5? Times are tough out there. Shit is expensive, you know? But for a really long time, I thought that amphetamines were just drugs that you could do on land or in water. Not the case. One lady's just shaking her head there, like, no, this is not what I paid for. I think, like, if you're gonna do meth, like, if you're gonna do it, the best time to do it is when you're a baby, because you're gonna lose all your teeth anyways. It's 2023, almost 2024. I think we all know by now that you can't objectify women. But the problem with that sentence is that women are actually the object of that sentence. So I'm gonna hear me out. I think that there is at at least one instance where you can actually safely objectify women. So if a woman is pregnant and she's in a vehicle, she's technically a car seat. Right? And plus, if she's pregnant, she's probably got huge titties, you know what I'm saying? But, we gotta make sure we're getting people's pronouns right. You know, it's important these days, we gotta get pronouns right. But it does make me wonder if schizophrenic people feel bad because they've had their pronouns stolen, you know? Like, they were the original they, them, after all. I'm left-handed. Do we have any lefties in the house? Alright, one lefty, two lefties? Alright, cool. I'm left-handed, and I really wonder if left-handed lesbians have a hard time, because I really struggle with scissors. But I identify as bisexual, you guys, and by that I mean when I have sex, it's mostly by myself. But my ex-girlfriend was bisexual, and so I feel like that kind of gave me the +1 to the LGBT plus movement, you know. And I really love the queer community. They're like one of the most welcoming, open communities out there. Except if you get the acronym wrong. Like, if you get it wrong, they're gonna correct you. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, it's LGBTQIA2+ now. And it might have changed since I wrote that joke. But if you get that wrong, like, they'll correct you. And I think it's sort of their, like, password, their way to identify each other out in the wild. But then, you know, they have to update the security and add that number and the special character on at the end. Yeah. But I really do really love the queer community. That's why I'm going to start a burger joint for the gays. Yeah, it's going to be called Asperger's. If you're gay and autistic, you get to eat for free. It's a good venture. I feel okay making that joke because my entire family is convinced that I'm autistic. They think that I'm autistic because I know a lot of facts about killer whales. I'm always talking about killer whales. It really bothers me though that they say that because they know that they're called orcas. I went through a pretty bad breakup this summer, you guys. It was tough. And so I was trying to get back out there, but I was pretty lonely, so I was practicing this thing called semen retention. I don't know if you guys heard of this. No Nut November, everyone. It's supposed to have lots of health benefits. I don't really care about that, though. I just really like being full of cum. But I was trying to get back out there. I was trying to date again, and I don't know if you guys know this, but if you type in the name Marcus into Facebook, it's actually mostly black guys that come up. Yeah, so I like to say that my dick sounds really big. I was on the different dating apps though. I was trying to get out there, and none of them really worked for me. But I found the best new dating app. I don't know if you guys have been on this one. You get guaranteed matches. They almost always want to meet up. Ancestry.com. It's good stuff. You're barely related, so it just takes a little bit more smooth talking to get in there. But it's really though, like I found that not a lot of women are very interested in casual sex anymore. So that's why I keep a bow tie on my nightstand. You know, in case I gotta get a little formal with it. Maybe I'll cut that one out. I did go on a few like bad dates, you know, like bad dates kind of suck because you're just like sitting there just like waiting for her to finish her beer so you can get the fuck out of there. So I created like my own like little cheat code. Now I exclusively eat chicken breast, and so then when we're talking I can just drop that I'm still breastfed. Works every time, and she leaves right away. Yeah, I did complete like a high school like dream though this summer. I actually had sex with my high school English teacher. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I asked her to grade me on my performance after though, and she gave me an F. Yeah, she gave me an F for improper use of colon. Anybody who didn't laugh at that joke probably can't read. But I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Like pineapple juice is supposed to make your ejaculate taste better. It's supposed to make your semen taste better. I don't know about you guys, but when I mixed the two, it tasted probably worse. So, but would not recommend. But I am seeing somebody now. I really like her. She's great. But she likes to steal my hoodies. She likes the oversized fit of them, you know. So now I've like run out of hoodies. So I was wondering like what I could steal back from her. And so I started stealing her dildo. Yeah. Just like the hoodies that are way too big for me. So, yeah, but I heard that if you bring toys into the bedroom, like it can help, like, you know, her climax faster. So I brought my tech deck and I did an ollie on her tits. I don't think anything happened. I probably should have grinded, I guess. I gotta hear about leaving with one more, guys. I always make sure when I leave the house, before I leave the house, I masturbate. It's really important because that way when you get on the bus, you can last way longer. Yeah. I always make sure that right before I get off, I pull a little string like, driver, this is where I get off. Thanks, guys. My name's Marcus Atkins.